Hello and welcome to that Eurovision site, Eurovision with a Slice of Life. Today, our Melodifestivalen 2023 interviews continue with Eden, who will be hoping to represent Sweden with the song Comfortable. So, just to start us off, how are things going today?
Things are going great. Uh, we have had two rehearsals, which was fun. I'm a little bit nervous, but also very happy to be here.
So, before we continue, let's just start with a quick icebreaker by asking, is there one thing about yourself that not many people would know?
Oh, I love to crochet. I think yeah, crochet. Yes.
That sounds so fun. So for Eurovision fans, this will be the first time that they are getting to know you. Could you please just tell us a little bit about yourself, like as maybe as an artist?
Yeah, so my name is Eden. I'm 23 years old, and I identify as by gender. And I've been working with music for less than a year. So this is really big for me. And I've loved Melodifestivalen and Eurovision my entire life. So this is very cool.
So let's move on to Eurovision. You participated in Melody Festival in 2023. Can I start by asking what made you want to participate in the Swedish selection for the first time?
Well, it has always been a big dream, but I never thought I would make it. So, um, well, it's because it's one of my biggest dreams, I think.
Yeah. So you will be participating with the song Comfortable. Can I start
Yeah.
off by asking what the song is about?
Yeah. So the song Comfortable is about when you're in a relationship that's very toxic and destructive, and you want to leave, but maybe you can't or don't want to because you feel too comfortable.
So when the audience listens to Comfortable, what message would you like it to send?
I would like the audience to being able to feel and know that they're not alone.
If you were to win the national final Melodifestivalen, what would it
Yeah.
mean to represent Sweden at the Eurovision Song Contest?
I would be so proud, and I would, well, that would mean the world to me.
I'm just going to ask a little bit more about Eurovision itself. What is
Yeah.
your earliest memory of Eurovision, and what is your favorite Eurovision song, particularly from Sweden?
Okay, so my earliest probably was mm, love. Uh, I need to think. Um, maybe when I was when Charlotte Perrelli won Melodifestivalen. I think that was maybe 2008. Yeah, that's the first memory I have of Eurovision and her standing there. Yeah, and my favorite one is probably Undo, Sanna Nielsen. Yeah.
So as we are speaking right now, we're only a few days for Melodifestival's 2023 second heat. How are you feeling?
I'm I'm very excited and very nervous. So it's a mix between those feelings, I guess.
And can you give us any hints into what your staging will look like in Melodifestivalen?
Well, I will not be alone at stage, and I think it will be a lot more powerful than you think it will be.
So this is your first time coming into Melodifestivalen, and how do you feel coming in as a newcomer? Because with Melodifestivalen, we get a lot of artists returning, we get a lot of debuts. So I imagine that the emotions for like the people that are debuting for the first time and the people that are taking part for like the second or third time, I imagine the emotions are different. So I want to know the
Yeah,
emotions for a debut.
I think the people here are very good too. Well, very good at welcoming new people, and I think that maybe I'm a little bit more nervous than the artist has been in before. But I think we have a good atmosphere, I would say. So it's easy to be here. People make it easy for you.
That's really very nice. You are a relatively new artist, as you've mentioned earlier on in the interview. What advice would you give to newer artists who are just starting out, just like yourself?
Oh, I would say never stop believing in yourself. Continue making music. Just know that you're good at what you're doing, and don't compare yourself to others, because the best one you can be is yourself.
So, as you mentioned before, you've also been a big fan of Melodifestivalen, and it has a rich history in Sweden. What are some of your favorite past entries from the competition?
Like the best songs,
Yeah.
or my two favorites. It's "Moving On" by Sarah Dawn Finer, and "I'm in Love" of Sanne Nielsen. I think they're amazing.
So I just want to thank you for this opportunity. Is there anything you would like to say to the international viewers over at that Eurovision site?
I would like to say, if you like my song, please vote for me.
And that takes us to the end of this interview. I would like to thank Eden for joining me today and wish them good luck for the second heat of Melodifestivalen 2023 on Saturday. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that Eurovision site, for more interviews with the Swedish national finalists and more Eurovision 2023 content in general. Also, be sure to give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook over at That Euro site. And be sure to check out That Eurovision podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and give us a like over there so you can be notified when a new episode comes out. All that's left to say now is bye.
Bye.
Bye.